Hola mis queridos, hello my dear ones. I did not exactly plan to do a podcast on the new moon in Pisces, though why wouldn't I, as I have the North Node in Pisces. The North Node is our destiny. It is the place that points us to where our soul is unfolding. And so allowing these waves to connect with you today on this beautiful day, where we are invited to connect more deeply with the space of forgiveness, with the space of compassion, with the space of magic and intuition. So hello everyone. This is very impromptu. This is very off the cuff. This is something that I'm being moved to connect with your spirit. Today, new moon in Pisces on March 13th came in at 5:32 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This 23 degrees new moon occurs with Venus, the planet of love, the planet of our values, in conjunction with Neptune, which is the ruler of Pisces, the planet of dreams, nebulosity, mystery. It governs so much, both illusion and truth, both delusion and true intuitive knowing. So there's this beautiful mystery unfolding with the new moon in Pisces. It is also the last new moon before we go into the new astrological year, which starts next week when the sun moves into Aries. Now, Neptune is Pisces ruler, and when it's so close to Venus, the sun, the moon, it creates this beautiful, beautiful invitation, una invitación hermosa, for us to dive in, to open our hearts, right? As I said earlier. And so in my monthly membership, we did an incredibly beautiful new moon gathering where we dove deep, connected with mermaids, released, forgave, and then also brought back intuitive knowing. And so because I share different things in the monthly membership and on the podcast, I just felt so called to come in that I'm going to go even deeper and riff on what's being called forth. We know that Pisces is the sign of intuition, of empathy, of compassion. We know that it is the beginning, the end. We know that it is a place without boundaries. It is the soul itself. It is the ocean. It is the depth which lies within each and every one of us. Whether we have a sign in Pisces or not, there is a house on your natal chart that is ruled by that sign. There is a place for Neptune to play on your chart and invite you in. With this new moon in Pisces, I'm going to guide us in about a couple of minutes, unos minutos, to go deeper, to ask questions, to forgive. And why am I talking about forgiveness so much? Because as the last new moon, it is time to grieve, to release the past. So next week, as we step into the spring equinox, entrando la primavera, we can enter more lightly, more openly, and we may have more room for our espíritu to fill our hearts, to fill our minds, to inspire us to rise and expand in different ways. If we keep carrying with us and dragging with us the emotions, the cords, the energies that have been hiding within us, because it always happens. You know, we do cleansings, we do clearings, we do baños, we do limpias. And there's always that little thing, that little core, that little hurt, that little wound that may be there consciously, unconsciously. And so I'm going to guide you today to release a little more of that, to make a little more space in our mind, body, and spirit for what our spirit is inviting us into. Because we're all awakening on so many levels. I can say that I actually had a huge awakening at 19. I had another huge awakening in my 30s. And I had another really huge awakening that led me into this full-time work at the end of the Mayan calendar, December 21st, 2012. And so we're always having awakenings and we're always having deaths. We are cyclical creatures. Human beings, we fight that. We fight that so vehemently, so passionately. Queremos creer que no somos criaturas de los ciclos, but we are. And so the more we embrace our cycles, the more we embrace the seasons within us and also outside of us, because sometimes winter is going on outside of us, and yet there may be spring awakening within. Sometimes summer is going on outside of us, and we may have a week of winter where we go within, where we seek solitude. And so it's so important for us to reclaim, to embrace, to remember, acordarnos nuestros ciclos, to remember our cycles. Because without them, we start to become too automated. We start to become too on the go all the time. We allow our masculine energy, and we all have feminine and masculine energy, right? We allow that masculine energy to go, 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 go without stopping. And we are not automatons. We are not machines. No somos máquinas. We are human beings. We are spirits in a body. And our vessels and our vehicles need rest, need a moment to breathe, to recharge. And remember that what was true yesterday is not true today and is not true tomorrow, meaning that your job may have fulfilled you yesterday, and you wake up tomorrow and you've evolved in some way. Some new truth has unfolded. And so remember to engage change, to embrace it. While there are some things that will be true for us throughout our lives, there will be other things that will be continuously ebbing and flowing, because that is who we truly are. And so what is this magia within? What is this magic? New moon in Pisces unlocks healing magic because it gives us an even greater power to forgive. It gives us an even greater power to release loss, grief, and to embrace change. Knowing that we're in 2021 and so many folks are still losing people. Knowing that many people are still wondering, ¿qué vamos a hacer? How are we going to work? How are we going to recreate ourselves? We're still wondering that, some of us. And some of us may be in steady jobs and yet releasing marriages, releasing relationships. We've gone through so much loss, releasing. And even if you've taken time off, right? Because some folks did take time off on purpose. You may be wondering what's next for you. Now with this new moon, the new moon invites us to release, to clear. And then the new invites us to sow seeds of intentions, afirmaciones, intenciones, para poder crear, to be able to create, to weave the spell of our new becoming, our new beginning. Estamos entre años. Even though we entered into 2021, we are literally now at the end of this cycle and about to enter. And so I invite you all to take a moment now, if you're driving, to please take some time off, to or do this later, or to find a space where you will not be bothered for 5 minutes. And I invite you to go deeper. I invite you, it's about 5 minutes that it will be, to allow yourself this magical power of healing, of compassion, of forgiveness, and of deep intuition. And so allowing yourself to go deeper, allowing your feet to touch the ground or the bed or the couch where you are, feeling your booty in the seat, and gently allowing your eyes to close. As you breathe in, allowing yourself to receive, knowing that this time is yours, knowing that this time is for your own receiving. We know that we are people who give a lot. Estamos siempre dando, dando, dando. And this is our moment to receive, to reconnect, to recharge. As you allow your breath to come in and out peacefully, allowing yourself to go deeper. And you're letting go. And you're letting go. As you allow yourself to flow deeper, knowing that you're safe, that you're held, and this is time, and that you're ready, and that you've been so ready to release what you've been carrying, and that this new moon is perfectly the moment for you to release it. As you allow yourself to now listen to my voice and go deeper still, knowing that you're so ready, and knowing that shifts and change could be more manageable and filled with more ease than you could ever imagine, and allowing yourself to go deeper. And as you allow yourself to go deeper, imagining now as you take a deep breath in, a beautiful place in nature, a place that you've been to or you'd like to go, that allows you to feel at peace, en paz, tranquila, and allowing yourself to let go. As you feel your foot on the ground, noticing whether it's sand or land or grass, and looking at the sky, the dark sky, dark and yet enveloping you with peace and love, and allowing yourself to let go even more. As you look at the sky and see the bright stars, las estrellitas brillando, allowing yourself to let go. You can hear the waves, you can feel their power, and you are invoking on this new moon in Pisces the balancing of cycles, the releasing of the old, and allowing the new to be manageable, to be fulfilling, to be joyful. As you allow yourself to imagine the dark sky, the stars shining brightly, noticing beautiful beach, this beautiful place in nature. And as you allow yourself to go to the edge of the waters, sitting down by the seashore, placing your feet gently in and letting the waters caress your feet. As the waters gently caress your feet, as you allow yourself to stare into the dark night, taking another deep breath in and calling your higher self, your angels and guides, honoring your well ancestors, and inviting those who are doing the work on the other side to support you, taking another deep breath in and knowing that you're already releasing. As you allow yourself to sit on this seashore, checking in with your body, where am I carrying grief that is taking the space of joy? Where am I carrying loss that is taking up the space of the love that is flowing to me now? And as you check in with your body, noticing where you can go in energetically and pull at it. And as you scoop the energy from your own body, from your own energy field, continue to breathe in and know that you are tapping into your magia, tapping into your energy healing, tapping into your ancestors, tapping into the power of your body to release, that you are already releasing. And gently taking with your hand the energy in your body that no longer serves you in your quest for joy and fulfillment, for love and expansion, for creativity, magic, and joy. We're going to take a deep breath in and bringing that hand up to your lips and releasing that energy into the waves, into the ocean of possibility, of transmutation, of healing. Taking that deep breath in together and exhaling and releasing it. And you can almost imagine the energy on the waves, floating on top, floating away from you, being transmuted, being changed. Taking another deep breath, feeling lighter, feeling clearer. And the waves caressing your legs, your feet. Breathing again and feeling clear. Taking another deep breath in now and asking your deepest knowing, ¿qué necesito saber en este momento? What do I most need to know at this time? And another breath in and allowing the answer to arrive through words or sounds or feelings or energy or knowing, and allowing. And if there is something, a question that has been weighing on your mind or your spirit, remembering that new moon in Pisces highlights our deepening into intuition and that we are born with this, that no one gives it to us, no one takes it. We are all remembering, reclaiming, and allowing ourselves to receive the deep message of our espiritu, of our spirit every day, as we allow ourselves to go deeper, asking your divine knowing, tu conocimiento interior, tu sabiduría sagrada, and taking another breath in. Is there anything that I need to know about my intuition? Is there anything that I need to know about my intuitive knowing at this time? And as the waves caress your feet and your legs, as the night holds you in peace and love, and the stars shine brightly, allowing yourself to receive. And taking another breath now, and knowing that within minutes, hours, days, that tonight you may receive dreams and messages, and may even deepen more and more into your intuitive knowing, and that the answers you seek are already flowing towards you, and that you are already feeling lighter, you are already feeling clearer, and that while healing takes time, that you're ready. So taking another breath in now and setting those intentions for the new moon in Pisces. Every day in every way I become more and more intuitive. It becomes easier for me to discern what is for me and what is not for me. Every day I attract the most aligned opportunities in love, in friendships, in community building, networking, and healing, and business, and abundance. I allow myself time to heal and rest. The more self-care I give myself, the more productive, the more in flow, and the more energetic I become. And another breath in. I trust myself to receive the messages of my intuition. I trust myself over fear. I trust my knowing over fear. I allow myself to float in the knowing that Spirit, Espiritu carries me in every moment and every second and every phase and cycle of my life. And taking another breath in, and if you have one of your own intentions, and as we breathe deeply again, knowing that this or something greater is already manifesting with magic, with mystery, with manageability, with intuitive knowing, with expansion, with joy, with laughter, with clearing, with healing, that this is already unfolding in our lives. Y así será, and so it is. And giving thanks now on this beautiful beach, under this dark sky with the shining stars, deeply remembering who we truly are, the power is within us. We are every day releasing what is no longer us and deeply connecting to more of who we truly are and who we are becoming. As we allow ourselves to return, giving thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gracias, gracias, gracias. So it is, so it shall be. Ashe, aho, and amen. Blessed be. Giving thanks and gently returning. As we allow ourselves to return, I want to thank you for taking this quick impromptu trip with me. It is not written, it is not prepared. It is just something that flowed through me on this late evening. And I wanted to share it because it wanted to be shared. And so I hope that it served. Let me know if it did. I know it's quite different from what I've been sharing on the podcast. And yet we need these moments of calm, of peace, of quiet. We need these moments to gently tap into what is already within our reach. Lo que ya está dentro de nosotros, what is already within us. And so as we come back, taking another breath, allowing our eyes to open, and writing down anything that came up. Allow yourself to write down what came up, because this is a new moon in Pisces. We just set intentions. We released from our body, mind, and spirit. So if you have a preferred way of cleansing after this podcast, after this, hypno meditation, use agua florida, go take a bath, which would be perfect on new moon in Pisces. Tómate un baño, go take a shower. And the most important part, if you don't have ruda or quita el mal o abre caminos, which are herbs used in baños and clearing and healing, it's okay to use an oil. It's okay to use Dead Sea salt. I've used regular salt when I didn't have anything. You can use tea tree oil. You can use lavender oil. The most important thing is the intention. To step into the bath, into the shower, and say, I release, I release, I release what is mine and what is not mine, right? Because sometimes we need to release what is not ours as well, especially with Pisces, right? Anybody out there who has any Pisces placements, you're a psychic sponge. We pick up stuff, right? It's like you pick up stuff, you carry it around, you don't even know it's yours. And so this is the perfect moon to release. You could do it through sage. You could do it through a bath. You could do it through washing your hands, washing the nape of your neck. You could turn on a song now and dance. You could sing. You could chant, ring a bell. Whatever you choose to use, do it with full intention, doing it with joyful intention, and allowing yourself to fully understand that our intentions are everything, that energy flows where it's guided by intention. And what you're doing tonight, and you've probably done already before we even joined this podcast meditation, because we've been talking about new moon in Pisces for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, that it's already being seeded. That the grand vision that you have for yourself, that the beautiful vision that is already in your heart, already in your third eye, already in your soul, already flowing through your fingertips, was placed there because it is fully in alignment with you. And so allow yourself to have less struggle. Allow yourself to work less hard. There's no need. And I know for so many of us Latinx, BIPOC, white folk, everyone, that we have a work very hard attitude. Tenemos que trabajar, matarnos trabajando. We got to work, right? Especially if we've come to this country as children or first generation, or maybe if we've been here for generations, but our Irish great-grandparents have been repeating it, or our Italian great-grandparents have been repeating it. Work, money doesn't grow on trees. And so embrace the knowing that abundance can flow to you for you being yourself. Embrace the knowing that your grandest vision of yourself is already within you, and allow yourself to tap in every day and ask your inner knowing, what is the greatest use of my time today? What is the most amazing energy that I can experience today? What is my guiding principle today? What do I most need to know right now? And allow yourself to listen to your body, to your mind, and your spirit. So I'm sending all so much love. Un abrazo grandísimo. I hope that this has served. Let me know if it did. And I'm truly grateful for you listening to the podcast. Truly grateful for following and sharing my work. And I love you all. So I'll see you in the cosmic ocean of potential. Good night. Sweet dreams.